My name is Martin Thurley, and I'm the Group Managing Director for Liniar in the UK, a part of Quanex. So we are a division in the UK, and we're one of the largest UPVC extruders in the UK, in fact possibly in Europe. So this is a large-scale manufacturing facility. We're producing the white UPVC or coloured UPVC component for the windows. That's the main framework of the window as we would see it. So people will then add glass to that and hardware, and that's what produces a fully finished window. Predominantly we're aiming to the RMI market, so that's probably 90% of what we do. We have a small stake in the new build market within the UK as well, and we also do a very small amount of export. But predominantly we're a UK-based business aiming and targeting the repair and maintenance and improvement markets. So the components that we make in the UK are very similar to what we'd make in the US. The concept, design and makeup and materials would be very similar, but the end product and finer details, our products will be suited towards the UK market as opposed to the US market. Being a part of Quanex does enable us to benefit massively, really. And that's because we can get contact and understanding around design, innovation, and everything else that we do. But I also think as well, there's just that feeling of support, of being a part of something bigger. You know, that's massive and shouldn't really be underestimated. And I do mean that. That's something I've noticed, particularly in my role, that I think has been so different than anywhere I've worked before. If I think about Liniar, and I know it's the same for Quanex, but our complete model, the foundation really of what we do, is really based on serving customers. We come all the way to the very beginning, as I say, which is around design and technical performance and that aspect of what we do, all the way through to delivery and then aftercare as well, customer service. So I think if you're dealing with Liniar, then you're quite confident that you're getting the most up-to-date product, the highest performing product, a sustainable product, and we'll back it up. You know, that's the thing, you know, being a part of Quanex and a part of something bigger. We're here for the long term. Our reputation is very important to us. I think that gives customers the confidence to know they're dealing with somebody that's going to be here for a long, long time. The benefits to keeping the Liniar brand at the moment is that it's well recognised. You know, there's brand equity in the UK, people are familiar with that. Consumers and our customers at the moment, they trust in that brand. They're starting to trust in Quanex as we introduce that brand, and ultimately I probably expect the two will be equal in that regard. You know, everybody wants to talk about trust and brand and service, and it's very easy to do so. But it's more difficult to demonstrate that truly over a long period of time. And Liniar's been able to do that. And I think that really separates us from a lot of our competitors in the UK. And I'm sure that's the same for Quanex. Liniar is able to accept challenges from customers because, first of all, we have some fantastic people. I see people around me at every level that are just Liniar through and through. They absolutely care. You know, I honestly believe in the UK we have some of the most experienced and dedicated people in the industry in the UK, and that's without a doubt. So then we've also got a real culture around innovation. That's really where we're trying to separate ourselves from a lot of our competitors, is through innovation. So we like the technical challenge. We collaborate with customers in that regard, and we've got a great team of people who like to take some of those challenges, and 9 times out of 10 they'll come out with a real solution that helps people. For me to feel proud and confident of being a part of Quanex and something bigger, I think that influences my behaviour and my outlook on life. And then what I try to do then is try and pass that on to people around me. And I want those people to feel equally as proud and confident and ambitious in their lives and in their roles. At Liniar, we are a part of something bigger.